What's up guys, I'm Nathan and in this video we're making the updated tier list for the new All-Star Tower Defense update. Now guys, if I happen to make a mistake, this tier list is gonna be pretty tricky to make because I swear the complete old meta is basically replaced by these new insane units. So cut me some slack, just let me know what you think I should change, and I will take all this into consideration because I will have to redo this tier list as I just got a message from the mods that Sukuna will get a buff. Not me in particular, everyone would have got the message that Sukuna will get buffed tomorrow. So I will anyway have to do updated tier list, so I can take all your changes into consideration. But this update is just insane. Anyway guys, let's just get into it. So starting off with Gotenks, obvious S tier because yeah, the 4-star that's in the meta, probably the best unit in the game. Now guys, it is somewhat easy to get, but there's one thing, do not consider it like, oh wait, they made a 4-star into the meta, because technically speaking that orb is 9,000. That's like 3 5-star pities. Plus, if you're unlucky, it's gonna take you a lot of spins to even get this 4-star. So, well, it's not a cheap unit. It's basically as if you need 3 5-star units to get, but still, I mean, it is fairly easy to get. You do not need like those story mode units, and you could technically just material farm. So definitely, this is the first unit that you should grind for. Not even Gotenks. Grind for this character, the Golden Ape, first. Okay, guys. Armin is probably going to be in bottom B tier because yeah, Blackbeard will still be in the meta, but not as high anymore. Because guys, believe it or not, we finally got a frigging air slower. That would be Ichigo 6-star. I mean, you need to get to challenge 3 first, so you're gonna need to be a pretty high level in order to get this. But still, guys, Blackbeard is still in S tier just because he is meta for story mode. Ichigo is a little bit too expensive to use. Blackbeard 5-star D tier, Bulma A tier, then Kaido C tier. I'm gonna have to go really fast just because of the fact that literally there's so many units right now. Darui C tier, Rengoku A tier, Rengoku 5-star C tier. Gon got a new orb finally. Definitely needed it. Now he is not going to be meta, guys, because he only hits ground, range is kinda less, and damage is not at all special compared to these new stupidly broken units. So sorry Gon, but you're gonna be stuck in top A tier. Then Aladdin C tier. This dude probably gonna be bottom A tier. Same for Golden Freezer. Warhammer Titan probably going to be D tier, pretty useless character. Then Asta A tier as well. Bulma 5-star, probably the best unit in the game at this point, because you legit cannot do anything with this new character. Bruh, literally 800k damage, 6 SPA. Just one Goku alternative with that moon orb is pretty much as good as freaking what's his face Gilgamesh 6-star, and you can place 8, dude. Anyway guys, Kakashi will be in bottom S tier because I don't think he will stay in the meta for long. I don't think he's even meta now. Guts, there's no way he's meta anymore, guys. We have 2 new slots that have to be removed, which is why I think even this dude Vegito will have to go out of the meta to make space. Then Kuma is alongside Golden Freezer. Yusuke probably going to be a pretty solid A tier for story mode at least. So I'll put him right there. Then we have Saber, who's going to be another A tier, higher than Bulma of course. Then we have Shinra, who's going to be in another A tier. We have Gilgamesh, who will retain S tier, but it's not as solid anymore because these new units are just insane. The cursed one, or rather Sukuna, is probably going to be lower in A tier because legit he is worse than his 5-star version, but he will be getting a buff, so I really hope it's a very good one. Trafalgar Law is going to be there in A tier. I don't think he's meta. I mean, sure, he has an ability that allows him to attack twice, but come on, he is nothing compared to these units. Then Ichigo 5 star gonna be B tier, higher than Armin of course. Jiraiya is going to be in A tier, maybe lower than these two. Then we have Crollo Lucifer, who's a solid character, but well, not solid enough to be even close to meta, and also he's just a little bit hard to get. He's more of a flex unit. Same for this character, Aqua. Then we have Jotaro. I'm gonna put him in bottom S tier because he is the best time stopper for story mode. If you prefer using a time stopper, Jotaro is the best one to use. Then we have Merlin, who's going to be in top A tier. It's like a fine line between A tier and S tier. Some people do prefer to use Merlin, and if you prefer to use Merlin, then go ahead and use him. Then we have Vegito, who's going to be another top A tier. I'm pretty sure he's no longer meta because, as you can see, 2 new slots have been equipped because these 2 characters are easily better than Vegito, and Vegito himself takes up 2 slots, and even Goku is no longer meta, which is why I don't think he's meta anymore. Now if you guys want me to, I'll probably move him up to bottom S tier in the next tier list, but I don't know, that's all up to you guys. The Jotaro is A tier. Shanks is going to be like over there in A tier. Light Yagami, probably another like A tier because he's okay, but definitely not meta anymore. I accidentally sacrificed him, guys, so RIP. And in return for Light Yagami, I got a freaking Hawks, so big RIP. But then Gohan is there. Goku Blackpink, I mean he's okay, guys, but I don't think he's that worth getting that orb because that orb is pretty freaking expensive. Now I know he hits air and stuff, but I'm not sure if he would be worth it. I mean, he could be better than Goku though, but anyway, guys. Next up we have Sasuke, so probably C tier. Nami, C tier. Avdol, probably going to be another solid A tier. Sabo is definitely better than Avdol. Sabo is actually pretty good, like full AoE, 50 range, hits air. That's an amazing package, guys, so he is worth getting, boys. But anyway, guys, but then again, you can't get him unless you got 50k points, so it slipped my mind for a second. But then bottom A tier we have Broly. Then we have this dude who's gonna be probably top B tier. Yuno, C tier. Tatsumaki, probably another A tier. Then Ace, like a bottom A tier because he is one of the cheapest characters in the game. I'm going to put Luffy in bottom S tier because since we are not, I don't think that there's 2 slots where you can use Vegito. So if you can't use Vegito, then like Luffy would be the better replacement. He's like the best character that would not require for you to use like 2 slots, and I think he is going to be a little bit better than Guts if you will place him right. Then we have Funny Valentine, who's going to be another top A tier. This dude, Minato, who's going to be like above Gohan. Then this guy is Zenitsu. Maka is going to be B tier. Gojo, obvious S tier because like of course you do need him for the time stop in infinite mode. Then we have Erwin, who's of course going to be meta. We have Akaza, C tier, probably needs an orb. Escanor, going to be A tier, but he also needs an orb. Obito, C tier, needs an orb. Emiya, probably going to be another like bottom B tier. I'll put this dude also lower than Maka. Then we have Luffy 5 star, C tier. Usopp, C tier. Garp, probably like A tier, I guess, but like a little bit lower than these guys. Yeah, right there should be fine. Luffy 6 star, oops, that's just a duplicate. Then we have this guy, he's gonna be there. Giorno, probably going to be like bottom S tier because some leaderboard players do choose to use him. Actually, quite a few do choose to use him. Then we have Trunks, who's also going to be bottom S tier just because of the fact that I feel like he is still one of the best characters to use for story mode. That's why I'll even move Yusuke up because these 2 characters are really good to use for story mode. Boo is going to be another A tier. Natsu is going to be a B tier. Nagato is going to be an A tier. Then we have Coyote Stark, who's going to be like C tier. Look at how many units we have. Like literally it does not even fit properly in the screen. The overhaul is going to be here. Magellan is going to be like bottom, actually no, mid A tier because he slows down enemies. Whitebeard 6 star is going to be also A tier, pretty solid character. Whis is going to be in like A tier because like some people say put him in D tier, some people say put him in S tier because he's PvP meta, but PvP is a useless mode, so A tier should suffice. This guy is gonna be right here, Meliodas. Dio is gonna be here. Then Kovegu is going to be in A tier, probably right below our boy Gon, who got the buff. Then we have this guy Mihawk, who's going to be like above all of these units right there. We have Rukia, who's going to be like over there because she does freeze enemies, but it's kind of meh. Then we have Byakuya, we have Meta Knight, who's also going to be like over there, literally not even high in A tier anymore. We have this guy Escanor, who should be lower than Saber, not Saber, Saber. We have Netero, who's going to be bottom like A tier because like he's a little too expensive for what he's putting out. We have this guy Joseph Joestar. We have this guy Zoro. We have this guy Silver, who's going to be higher than Jiraiya. We have Kento Nanami, who's going to be right there. Maybe I would say like Tatsumaki is higher than these characters. Oh yes, finally we're here with the new possibly like one of the best units in the game as well. That's going to be Ichigo Mugetsu because he slows air, guys. What we've been asking for so long is finally here. We have Conan, who's definitely not meta. We have Goku God, who's going to be bottom S tier. And guys, believe it or not, Goku God is not even an S for infinite mode because I mean he's dog water compared to these new units, but he is in there because for story mode, without maximizing him out, he's one of the best characters to use. Now of course you could use Goku Blackpink, but Goku Blackpink is just a worse off starter unit because he does have like single target and stuff. But I mean, I could move him a little bit higher up just because for story mode's sake. Then we have Yugi, who's going to be probably another A tier, pretty decent character. Endeavor probably like lower than Shinra, actually right there. Like, why the heck did I put Saber so low? What is wrong with me? Okay, right there. Then we have Itachi, we have Giorno, who's going to be there. We have Kirito, who's going to be like right there, probably higher than these characters. And then finally we have Itadori, who's going to be like somewhere over here, like right next to the first one. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire tier list. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and join my Discord server. The link will be at the bottom of the description, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.